I raised $300,000 to fund a feature film that I wrote, produced, and starred in, and I am sharing actionable tips to help you do the same. Today I want to share with you a story about how we got one of our locations. This location was actually just used as an exterior, and we already had plans for where the interior was going to be shot. But the exterior, while we had options, we weren't in love with any of them, and my director really wanted something else that had a little bit of a different feel to it. We were on a location scout for a completely different location. We finished that location scout, and there's a story about that location scout coming soon. My director was like, I actually really like the vibe of some of these houses around here. So we literally got in our cars after that first location scout and we drove around this little area, this little neighborhood in Passaic, New Jersey. And she pointed out houses that she thought had the look that she was going for. My executive producer, Shannon, Big Balls Shannon, got out of the car and just walked up to the house and knocked on the door and gave her little pitch of what we were doing, what the movie was. It was a team of mostly women above the line, when we were shooting, what our budget was, and we said, we love the look of your house. Could we use it as an exterior? And we did this a couple times. One of the times, he said yes. On shooting day, the wife of the man that we had been talking to and working this out with, she had like made snacks and like set up a little table for us outside for our crew. I'll see if I could insert some sort of picture or video. Her daughter and her daughter's friend were there and they like took pictures with me, and I felt like a movie star. I felt like $1 million. A reminder that like making a film is kind of extraordinary. Just like deciding to get up and make a film is like pretty extraordinary. We did pay them, but it wasn't much. Because we were working with a nonprofit as our fiscal sponsor, Normal Ave, which I'm also a part of the company. It's a whole thing. We'll get into that another time. We were able to give them a tax write-off for the in-kind donation of their space. Normally when you rent a location, it costs much more than what we were able to pay them. But because we had the nonprofit, then they got a tax write-off for the donation of the space that they gave us. That was like a fun, beautiful little, very indie film moment. Shout out to my director for picking the house. Shout out to Shannon for asking. Shout out to that family for saying yes. Shout out to Normal Ave for being a fiscal sponsor. Shout out to the whole community. There was a park in front of it. That whole community, there were people riding bikes, going for runs. They all like stood there and watched for a little bit. It was such an exciting moment for me. It really felt like, wow, my dreams are coming true. And that moment of everybody watching and everybody being involved and seeing how everything came together and having like spectators literally being like, wow, this is so cool that's happening in our neighborhood, and they wanted to watch what was going on, felt like a distillation of a really beautiful, cool moment for me in making this film. Happy Friday, make your damn movie.